Hi everyone, and welcome to the third blog of Living Positively with Interstitial Cystitis. I'm Miss Mar, and you can follow me on Twitter at ICPositively. Just to follow up from our last blog, I am working with a trainer. It's actually Mr. Rez. Some of you know who he is. I'm doing some cardio and some weightlifting. I'll be doing it for about 3 months, and then I'll let you guys know how it's going and how it's affecting my IC. I'll put, if it works out well, I'll put up some workouts on the website. So, for today's topic, it's going to be supplements that help interstitial cystitis. I'm just going to go over supplements that I personally use because it's a lot of them. So our first supplement today is going to be enzymes. Hope you can see this. There we go. Okay. So, specifically for interstitial cystitis, I take enzymes with every meal because they balance the pH in my body, and they're known to reduce inflammation, they promote regularity, and they also help the body remove unwanted toxins. Just a note on the unwanted toxins, IC can accompany leaky gut, where intestinal linings become permeable almost, and toxins are just released throughout the body. So it's really important that you're always removing unwanted toxins so that your inflammation doesn't go up and your pain levels don't go up. Okay, so our second supplement is going to be one that you know very well. It's pre-leaf, and so you can see that one. Okay, I take pre-leaf with every meal. Researchers online, they're skeptic about the effectiveness of pre-leaf, but I personally feel a lot better when I take it with each meal. So it's really just about how I feel when I take things. I don't need any proof other than how I feel. So that is our second one. Our third one is going to be probiotics. Can you see that? There we go. Okay. So probiotics promote a healthy gut. What I mean by healthy gut is that on your intestinal tract you have good bacteria and you have yeast, and there has to be a symbiotic balance. Sometimes because of poor diet choices and stress, we get what you call candida issues. Candida is an overgrowth of the yeast on the gut, and so probiotics help maintain a symbiotic balance. Probiotics also promote regularity, which is super important so that the toxins aren't being leaked and they don't sit in your body for a long time. And they also help reduce inflammation because the toxins are being removed and they're not, affecting your body. Okay. So, fourth thing, L-glutamine. Sometimes just you'll find it in the store as glutamine. Your body actually, this is kind of one of my favorite ones because your body uses L-glutamine to repair the epithelial cells, which the compromised lining of your bladder is called the epithelial layer. And so what L-glutamine does is it rejuvenates and protects your gag layer or your epithelial layer. It promotes a healthy cell turnover, and it supports and protects the gastrointestinal mucus. So more mucus means more soothing for a sore bladder. L-glutamine has also been found to have a positive effect on stress levels, and we all know IC can be very stressful. So that's the fourth one. I believe that was the fourth one. The fifth one, another one of my favorites. The reason I was working with a nutritionist at one time, a friend of mine, Rick, and he suggested that I take garlic. A specific form called allicin is very, very potent. And it wasn't really anything I read about for IC, but I started taking it and I felt my pain levels just decrease within a couple weeks. And I take this every day, and I've been taking it every day for years. When I'm in a flare, sometimes I'll take it up to 4 times a day. It just really depends on how I feel. So this is just a suggested one. Here is garlic. So it's an immune booster too. So during the flu season, there's nothing worse than getting sick and being in a flare. So you always want to keep your immune system boosted. Garlic will do that also. It's known to reduce toxins, bacteria, and candida, or the yeast I was talking about, from the body. So that's one you might give a try if you like. Magnesium is the next one, and that's on the helpful hints page. This is one of my favorites. Magnesium is really important, especially if you're taking pre-leaf with every meal. Your calcium levels are going to be elevated in the body, and elevated calcium levels over a long period of time is going to cause cardiovascular problems as well as, you know, kidney stones. I'm not saying for sure they will, but, you know, studies have shown that elevated calcium is not healthy. Magnesium helps your body balance your calcium levels, so it's kind of really important to take this if you're taking pre-leaf all the time. Magnesium also soothes your muscles. A lot of people who lift weights use magnesium after their workouts because it helps repair them. But think about this, if you have pelvic pain, your pelvic muscles need to be soothed. So magnesium does that. It's fantastic. And so when I say soothing, it also helps with sleep. If you take it before bed, it kind of helps ease you into sleep. And, you know, when you have IC and you're getting up a couple times a night, magnesium can really help with that. Let's see. Last thing. Well, I want to talk about magnesium forms. My favorite form of magnesium is magnesium glycinate. That's the one that I take for, you know, soothing pelvic muscles. It also supports stress because you're soothed. But if you're having regularity problems and it's like a big time issue, magnesium oxide can be used to help kind of flush the body. The difference is that magnesium glycinate is more bioavailable, so your body's going to absorb a lot of it, and it's going to use it for, you know, the different things that I talked about. Magnesium oxide is not as bioavailable, so your body's going to flush it out, and if, you know, you take your magnesium oxide, you're going to get the flush effect. So for anyone who's having problems with that, magnesium oxide would be the way to go. But if you're just using it for the soothing purposes and the stress relieving purposes, I would really go with like a magnesium glycinate or a magnesium taurate, because those are very bioavailable. I would stay away from ionic magnesium, which is the kind where it comes in a powder form and you put it in a cup with some water. I wouldn't take that because it's fizzy and it's not good for IC and makes your IC hurt. So the next ones I want to talk about are omegas. I'm just going to say short things about the omegas because I'm actually going to do a whole blog on how omegas are great for interstitial cystitis. So the first omegas we'll talk about are 3 and 6 from fish oils. All I'm going to say on this one right now is that I absolutely love fish oils. They reduce inflammation so much. Sometimes I will take, you know, some in the morning, noon, and night, because it just, after several weeks or months of taking fish oils every day, I saw a huge reduction in inflammation and sensitivity. The next omega is omega-7, and that's from sea buckthorn. On this one, sea buckthorn, can you see it? It supports the mucous membranes on your gag, your epithelial layer in your bladder. So you just want more mucus. You want things more lubricated. You want, you know, you don't want anything dry and cracked and irritated. You want everything to be coated. So that was an omega-7 sea buckthorn. Like I said again, in the omega blog that I'll be doing pretty soon here, I'll talk more about that one. I love sea buckthorn. Okay. So the last few things I'm going to tell you about, I don't take, the ones I just told you about I take every day, all those things. I take those every day. Pre-leaf and enzymes I take with every meal. And the next few things are just things that I take every once in a while if I need them. We have vitamin A and vitamin D. Vitamin A in the retinoid form, which means it's from an animal source, not like beta-carotene from a carrot. I'm actually talking retinoid, which is from an animal. I use it every once in a while as an antioxidant, just because we need an antioxidant every once in a while to get rid of those free radicals. The other one is vitamin D. You know, I live in sunny California, so I get a lot of vitamin D, but if you live in areas where you're not getting sunshine, it's really important that you do. Vitamin D deficiency causes pain levels to increase in IC. Well, it's been found to increase pain levels, as well as people with vitamin D deficiency and this is not just with IC, people who are depressed usually have vitamin D deficiency. So if you're not getting enough of the sun, you know, which is 10 minutes a day, I would definitely go with a vitamin D supplement. Lastly, this last card is chamomile and slippery elm. I love these guys because when I'm in a flare, when my bladder's just cramping and spazzing, and I just want to sit and relax, I'll drink some chamomile tea. It soothes, calms, soothes, and coats the gut, as well as slippery elm. Slippery elm, I would recommend taking when you eat. You can take it not when you eat, but it's more effective because it coats your intestines, and then you eat, so you're more protected. Your intestines are more protected from the foods that you eat. The chamomile, you can drink at any time. Kind of makes you sleepy sometimes, so you might want to do that at night or when you're able to rest. Okay, so that, I believe, was all of the cards I'm going to show you. No more supplements for today, and I hope that you're having a great day. Thank you for watching. Let people know some of this stuff might be able to help them. And I hope that you're not in a flare and that you're feeling great. Okay, again, follow me. I am Miss Mar. Follow me on Twitter at ICPositively. Take care.